How's it going, everyone? Mad Spartan here, and today I'm bringing you a simple and easy fun fact video for Marvel Rivals. It's a game I'm really interested in, and a couple of things were pretty interesting to me. You know, if you may know some of them, you may not know any of them, but if you learn just one fact, I just ask, if you could subscribe, that would be fantastic. So we're going to get right into it here. As you can see, I'm just flexing kind of my insane Loki here. But that first fact is going to be that while Loki is invisible, most of his abilities you can still do and not give up your invisibility. As you can see here, we're able to place clones, we're able to transfer between clones. A couple abilities you're not able to do is you're not able to melee, you're not able to use your shift ability for your invincibility, and you're also not able to pop your ult either. So you guys are going to see here, I'm going to go invisible, and then I'm going to pop the ult here, and as you can see, immediately gets you rid of it. Gets you out of it. Can't just buffer your ult while you're doing that. Next fact is going to be how Mag counters Iron Man ult, which is really good for those crazy lobbies. Counters Punisher ult. Also really good, he absorbs it. You got to know when to let go of it, though. Counters Star-Lord ult. And then one that was interesting to me was he counters Cloak and Dagger ult. You just kind of have to land. As you can see here, told my friend to kind of move erratically and just kind of try to figure out if you can hit it or not. Next fact is going to be how Loki's melee actually does more damage if it's a backstab. As you can see here, it takes 7 hits to kill someone, and then from the front, it actually is going to take 10 hits to kill them. So it's a pretty interesting fact, like, I guess because he's, like slimy and he's like, he betrays people, they kind of just put that interesting fact in there. And of course you can, pair it with your clones and just annihilate someone in 3 tries. Really good for when, like, Punisher's on his turret or something like that. Next fact is, if you can kill someone deflecting a bullet, it actually has its own album in the game, just the shield album, which is pretty cool. Next fact is how Hulk's bubble and Magneto's bubble actually counters the Jeff ultimate, which is pretty cool. Quickly, next fact is, while Loki's invisible, Psylocke can't target him because he's not actually like a character at that moment, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Now, this next fact is kind of hard to explain, so I'll kind of break it down. That's why the clip's a little longer. If you cancel the reload animation with a melee, you actually get your the full reload, and you're able to cut down on the time a little bit. It's actually more prominent for someone like Doctor Strange. You can cut it at kind of like that last second mark, like once you hit like the middle reticle, I guess is the best way to put it. A lot of people say when all of Doctor Strange's hands come together, that's when you're able to cancel the melee. So kind of like a frame for reference there, it's when his hands kind of close together. I also heard that his new skin actually has a sound cue, which makes it even easier for you guys, in case you were wondering how that worked. You can do it with every character, but obviously the window's a little bit different for them. Doctor Strange is the one that benefits the most from it because of how long his reload animation is. But for someone like Loki, and then you guys are going to see later with Psylocke, you're literally cutting down, like, it's got to be less than half a second. But, you might need those extra seconds, like, half a second to kill someone. It could be the decision between you dying with them having 1 HP or you killing them, So any little bit helps. As you can see here, we are canceling the animation. It is literally almost right as it closes. So you won't be seeing much of a difference. It's actually hard for me to even pull it off. But as you can see, it's a pretty good thing just to have. Like I said, it could literally change the fight of a 1v1. Next fact is pretty cool. As you can see, Star-Lord's ultimate, we all know what it is, kind of has a 2-second startup where he has his own animation. And then he kind of flies up in the air. We're going to show it just one more time, as you guys can see. And, you're going to pop it. You kind of waste a little bit of the ult, though. It should be a 10-second ult, but you only have 8 seconds to actually use it. So you guys are going to see here, you can actually cancel the animation and get the full 10 seconds, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I definitely like that a lot. And as you guys are going to see here, Bruce Banner, he actually gains a lot of his ult charge when he lands the grenade. It's kind of a misconception is that if you just throw the grenade, you get 10%. That is not the case. He does charge his ult pretty fast. If he hits himself, he gains 10. And I think if he hits an enemy, it's like 15 or 20. So It's actually pretty cool, as you guys can see it here. You're going to throw it. Doesn't gain anything, so that misconception is wrong, in case any content creator has told you. If you just throw it, you gain a percentage, which is just wrong. And as you guys can see here, while Hulk stuns you, you're actually immune to all forms of damage or crowd control. But as you can see, when they're stunned, Hulk can get him out of it immediately with a basic attack or any ability. So, if you're in a situation where someone's abusing the backline or you're waiting for your team to get there, you can stun them, kind of get your team around them, and then when they're done with the stun, or if you actively get them off the stun, that is when you're able to kind of confirm on that. So as you guys can see, very quick video. I'm just kind of using footage from my last video just so I'm able to talk a little bit over my video so it's not as stressful. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you learned one thing, please don't mind subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all on the next.